Today's video is about art of animation, like I said on our last video of Pop Century. It's just across the bridge there from Pop Century. This resort was opened May 31st of 2012. This was the 26th Disney resort on property. It was located near the ESPN Wide World of Sports and, like I said, across the bridge from Pop Century Resort. It was originally to be part of Pop Century Resort, but later on it was changed to Art of Animation. When they were constructing it, the original rooms were left there when Pop Century was to be carried over there. After that, they did add an additional 2,000 rooms, and it also consisted of the additional 864 rooms from Little Mermaid. So the 2,000 are the suites at Lion King, Finding Nemo, and Cars. So the first time we stayed there was in 2013 in January. We had a wedding to go to, and it happened to be the same weekend as the Disney Disney Marathon weekend, which we did the half one. We did stay at Little Mermaid that week.
Mickey head, the floor, cute chairs, mirror. Oh, nice. It's not carpet all the way through. Ariel! In my shower!
The second time we also stayed there was in 2014. That time was the Disney Marathon week again. But this time we stayed at the Lion King. And we also have some videos of that there too. That year I did the Dopey Challenge, 48 miles over a weekend.
So the theming as soon as you walk into the resort really makes you feel like you're in an animation studio. The walls are filled with color sketches from up above in the light fixture as well as all across the walls. So as soon as you walk out of the lobby, you find yourself in the Finding Nemo area. Now this area is very, very themed Finding Nemo. It actually brings you down to Nemo size. Everything is large. All of the plants and things make it feel like you're really under the sea. If you walk to your right side, you'll walk right into Route 66 and you really feel like you're in Cars Land. They do have the large cars, big structures. There's Tow Mater there. You walk around into the Cozy Cone where the other pool is, and then all the way to the other side. So on the left side, when you walk out of the lobby, you'll find yourself walking through the Lion King, which is so cool. They are very life-size. They're big. It makes you feel very small, but you're very, very themed. If you keep walking down, you'll find yourself into the original buildings that were there, which is the Little Mermaid, with the different things from under the sea, again, very close to Finding Nemo, same sort of plants. So some of the theming, so I'll start with the Little Mermaid since I just ended with that, and we'll talk about some of the structures that are there. So there you will find Ariel's father, King Triton. So you will find Ariel, which is of course the Little Mermaid, and then on the other side, which is the part that we stayed in, you'll find Ursula, and she's huge. She's about 3 stories tall. So as you walk through the Lion King, you will find the elephant graveyard. If you keep walking, you'll also find a tree branch that has fallen over, and it has Simba, Timon, and Pumbaa. If you keep walking farther, you'll find Pride Rock, which will have Mufasa on the top of it. So in Finding Nemo, you will find the turtle, which is Crush, as well as Mr. Ray, and they are massive. When you walk through the Cars portion, you'll find all the major characters of the movie. So the main pool in the Art of Animation is the Finding Nemo pool, which is called the Big Blue, and it is the largest swimming pool at any of the Disney resorts. The second pool is the Cozy Cone. So the Cozy Cone pool is located in the car section, and the third one is the Flippin's Fins pool, of course in Ariel, the Little Mermaid section. So also, just so you know, so there is a playground. It's called the Elephant Playground. So in the main building, you'll find your arcade, you'll find a souvenir shop, as well as your dining area. So I do want to mention about the dining area in the Art of Animation. It is a little bit different than the other value resorts, only because I think the suites are there and it is a little bit more on the higher price range for the value resorts. But you will find things like make your own pasta, make your own burgers. There's a little bit of different variety than the other value resorts have. So, overall, for the Art of Animation, I really enjoyed it. I think it was probably one of my top value resorts. If you are staying with a family, it is very convenient to have the extra bedroom and extra bathroom. If you're wanting to spend a little bit more money than the other, like the All-Stars say, you would spend a little bit more money to stay in the Little Mermaid, so do keep that in mind.
Out of all the resorts, I honestly like this one probably the best for what you get out of it. Say example, when we did the marathon weekend when her and her mom were there also, I was getting up at 3, 4 in the morning, and if you were all in one room, it's kind of hard. You'd be waking everyone up, which for us, we had our own bathroom and she had her own bathroom too, so nobody was in anyone's way. But really, for the amount you at a Disney resort, we found out it really wasn't worth spending a whole lot of money because we've gone from the top to the bottom, and I don't think we stay any different at any other resort.
Yeah. I did really like the theming portion of it for the Art of Animation too. I think they kind of went more all out. It does remind me very similar to the movies resort, the All-Star movies. So if you do like that, you'll definitely love Art of Animation.
It's just a lot bigger of an upgrade. The other thing she forgot about the big blue pool is if you actually stick your head underwater, you actually hear music. It's the only pool on Disney property or anywhere that I know of that actually does that.
No. A good friend of mine. It's so weird that you can't hear it from outside the water, but when you put your head in the water, you can.
It is really, really cool.
One thing though, make sure you don't hold your breath too long that you pass out. Just go under, listen to it, and go back up.
You can even float on your back and just have your ears in the water if you wanted to do that too.
Yeah, I know last time we went it was a little bit different. The first time we went, you can hear Nemo and everyone talking underneath the pool, whereas last time, whatever was playing above the water was playing underneath the water, which didn't have the same feel.
Yeah, maybe they go back and forth. I'm not too sure about that.
The other thing we forgot, I don't know what it's called, but right behind the big blue pool, there is actually a water play area for kids.
Oh, right, the little
so
splash
it's
area.
like coral reef and everything like that. Obviously, it's safe. It's all plastic and the rubber floors.
They have a slide there too,
yeah.
I believe.
And obviously, just like how we talked on the last video, the Hourglass Lake, there is paths you can go around, take pictures with all the stuff, or even if you don't want to eat at Art of Animation, you could go across to Pop Century. It isn't that far. It's maybe, what, a 5-minute walk. So to finish off the video, just like every other video, I kind of have some neat facts. One, when the resort was finished, there was 9,400 doors at that resort, which that would take forever to put. So if you combine all the 3 swimming pools at the resort, it can hold 125 cars. There's enough metal railings to wrap around the Amway Center 3 times. So while constructing the resort, it actually helped create over 800 jobs, and after the resort was done and opened, it also created another 750 jobs. So the last 2 resorts we have to do kind of reviews on is Wilderness Lodge
And the Polynesian Resort, which are both deluxe resorts.
So I'm gonna see if I can find any videos. If not, I will put links to our videos previously when we stayed at those resorts. But I'm hoping to find other clips that aren't in there so you can kind of see a little bit more of the resorts there. Yep.